Hello friends and welcome back. It's been a rocky road with my internet being unstable at the moment. Who knows when we could go offline. It's one of them, and we've spent so much time trying to get it fixed for you guys. A lot of effort, a lot of phone calls, a lot of spending a lot of money trying to get things fixed and rectified. So hopefully we can play for a couple of hours, get a bit of the story done before it goes off again. Who knows? But if it suddenly goes off, then you know what happens. If the stream just cuts, that's it, and then we'll just continue from hopefully the next point again. Again, I'm sorry for it all, but hopefully it will stay on long enough, so we won't dilly-dally too much. We'll just try to get through as much as we can, and then hopefully we'll be okay. Again, we'll just have to see. Really, it's all we can hope for, really. Stop breaking stuff. Yeah, it's just it's been hard, man. Trying to get all this to just work. Really? It was fucking nothing in it. Question is, how do we get down there? I think it must be through one of these doors. Oh no, we've run into a problem and I've got it wrong. Because even if I did that, it make no difference because we don't have the bloody rest of them. Oh my god! If I knew where the key card was, it would be simpler, but I have no idea. And I bet you this doesn't go down there anyway. So you'll have to let me know if all the sound and everything is good as well. Yeah, it does. No, it doesn't. This only goes to here, so it must be it's got to be the ventilation shaft upstairs then. It's got to be the vent up here. It's returned for as long as it allows us to return for. We're at the mercy of the internet gods. Oh no, definitely will not stay in exile. Bless me. Right. Continue them. That can go there. That can go there. I'm gonna put something in Discord to display your determination. Just all right, friend. Sounds like an absolute fantastic idea. I do indeed, though. Okay. Gotta see where that door leads to before we go through here. Okay, so this leads to here too. Right, okay. Got you. Lovely, lovely. So they come in on each other. What the fuck? Oh. Sarah. We found another one, Sarah. We found another artifact. I would check Discord. I'll have to check out my phone. I don't want to put too much stress on anything. So And for your previous Discord message, yeah, that was the idea. I was going to wait and just till the 20th of October. The other team will come out on the 25th of September, so in a couple of days, and rectify their problems. So we should be stable from there. And then when the other crew comes in and replaces our whole internet, because we're going with different people after this, and hopefully our internet will be more stable than ever, hopefully. If not, then fuck. But we've spent a lot of time, a lot of money, so we're just praying for it all to work really at this point. And hopefully it'll be better for your viewing experience, your enjoyment. We shall have to see, really, when it comes to it. Right, let's grab it. How do I? We got another one, Sarah. You have nothing to talk about? Wow, okay. She she's got nothing to say after we just picked up an artifact. I'm sure she would have had more things to say. Clearly, I was wrong. Well, they all died in here. What they died for, who knows? Maybe it was the artifact itself. If shit hits the bed with the stream, just wait till the 20th. Yeah, but it's a long time, and we spent so long getting up to like 300 and some subs. And you know what happened when we took even the slightest of break just to do our driving lesson? We went back like 10, 15 subs, and it was heartbreaking, man. And yeah, I know, well, yeah, they are everything really, but it's just all the work. Just gone. We've got a few. We've got a few left. I kept them in reserves, literally for things like this. But they're not the cream of the crop clips. They're what's in reserve clips. Again, we won't try push ourselves too much or it too much today. We'll probably try and get a couple of hours in, and then we'll keep it safe. No, we'll play it safe. No way. Oh my God. No one else mentioned that? Oh, it's here now. No. See, I've fucking been stressed that much trying to get all this sorted. I completely even forgot about that. So, what, 14 minutes without sound? Well, it should be fixed now. Let me know if it's fixed. Please let me know if it's fixed. Otherwise, it's going to drive me up.
I picked up something you might be interested in.
Lovely. 14-15 minutes of like only me talking. I guess that's a good thing, really. Then people could get where we were coming from before. They can focus on my voice. All is good.
Good day, Captain.
Yep. Let me just check to make sure that fucking somehow shouldn't. There is off.
This is an impressive mining operation.
Aye, that is an impressive mining operation. Don't forget Last Dark Tide, stream the 9th. Oh.
Don't come any closer. Identify yourself.
Ah, good. I suppose I should have guessed. It has been too long since I checked in.
I'm just glad we found you unharmed, Andreja. Vladimir and I were worried.
You are the newest member, yes? Do they often send you to check up on other, more senior members? I suppose. And yet you are here, instead of checking up on Barrett or Noel. We waste time. We should complete our mission and then we can talk.
Is that you want me to stream Dark Tide?
We are here for the artifact. We should keep going.
No longer detect any enemies.
And once again, we are triumphant.
Is she from House Varun? Because she's using a Varun weapon. Motherfucker. The fuck you throwing shit? Weapon sucks. Yeah, most probably. Okay. Right, they hope. We shall stream Dark Tide on the 9th of October. Wait, that feels like double. Take that actually. Just in case.
Quiet. Did you hear that?
What's the old expression?
Always worth checking.
Ah, yes.
Never know what you might find in their
The
pockets.
jackpot.
We do. Yeah. I'm all right with that. I'm 100%. Got it. Remember, friends, make sure you like the stream.
You did not respond when I called to you after you pulled out the artifact. Does that mean Barrett's theory and experience were correct? The artifact grants the first person who touches it a vision? The fact that it has happened to both you and Barrett is already more than we had before. I think it is important that we discuss what you saw back there. That man. What I had done. It was, yes. I appreciate that you see it that way. A very practical outlook, not one I find is shared amongst members of Constellation. May I ask what your background is? Argos. I have heard of this company. Small, reckless. Interesting. I do not have experience with this profession, but I have my own experiences with risk. We both seem to be unusual additions to Constellation. Please, I would ask that you not mention to Vladimir the circumstances in which you found me. This is not the first time that Varun zealots have attempted to corner me. If it is known that this has happened again, well, it has been a while since I was given an assignment on my own. I would not want it to be even longer in the future. Do you understand? Yes, it would seem they have not yet learned how much it will cost them. But then that is their fundamental problem, is it not? An inability to see anything other than the path which they have created for themselves. You are unfamiliar. This is a surprise. Few have not heard of them. They are fanatics, having taken the teachings of House Varun and twisted them into a belief that the galaxy must be wiped clean before the Great Serpent's return. So, in this I would say I have done the galaxy a favor. Mom, this means we are in agreement. Thank you. That is good to know. I will finish here and return to New Atlantis when I can. You should go now, as they will be expecting us.
Mum's the word, love. Mum's the word. Right. I swear those bodies said Ecliptic up top, though. I didn't think they said House Varun. Add the artifacts to the collection. Goddamn, let's go to the lodge. Why can't I go? Oh, you sack of... We need that stuff, so we can't get rid of it. Do we have anything in miscellaneous other than the artifacts, which weigh nothing, and Samson's art? Yes. Why have we got that? Doubles the base crusty. Why the hell we got that? I don't know. That is better than this. So 60, 66. Life is good again. Take me to the lodge. True. Well, apparently,
I have something for you when you have a moment.
all the planets in Starfield were mapped out and done by NASA. So it's meant to be every planet in our galaxy.
Every time I return here, I'm reminded of the importance of Constellation's contributions to exploration.
Yes.
Andreja, thank goodness. We were worried.
Why? Was there a concern that I would not contribute to the mission?
No, of course not. We thought you might be hurt.
Oh, then thank you, but it was not necessary. We succeeded.
We? What we here? What we?
Look at you two. I'm jealous. I tried following up on some leads myself, but came back empty-handed.
They could be anywhere, can't they? Embedded in a rock, or in the hands of an unsuspecting novelty goods trader?
Jesus Christ.
A couple of scans from the eye. But it looks like you got there first. Shame on me for taking the scenic route, huh? I catch myself just staring at the collection sometimes, wondering what it all means. Maybe that's how our ancestors felt when they were looking up at the stars for the first time.
They didn't just gawk at the stars, Mateo. They explored. They tested. Science brought us to space, not daydreaming.
I disagree. What's the point of science if not to enable humanity's dreams? And where do those dreams come from?
Not every dream is a pleasant one. I agree with Noel. The work is what moves us forward.
You're with me, right? Science or dreams? Which one is the true muse of space exploration? Exactly. We can't forget what really makes us human.
Genes and evolution are what made us human, Mateo. Both of you clearly need to go back to school.
Dreams are wonderful, but they don't pay for helium-3. Constellation's bank account can attest to that.
You know what? I just realized I completely overtook this whole conversation. This should be about you and Andrasia celebrating a win for the group.
I do not mind being asked to join in a debate. It was good to hear everyone's sides. But I do agree that we accomplished something together.
Jesus Christ.
Thank you for your help.
Well, let's hope he can get them all painted nicely.
I have no objections. Let us see what else we can find out there.
Noel, pulling some interesting data from those new artifacts. Tell the Rook to meet me back on board the station.
Is she gonna go back to the ship? Oh no. I can't assign Andrea to the ship yet because we would have to.
I'm more than ready. Let's go.
Ms. Morgan, I shall be here if you need me.
It's actually comforting to know that, Andrasia. Thank you.
Yeah, because we've got no fucking room to put Andrasia on the ship, which is really saddening. Is there anyone else? See, crew. No one else we could just fucking eat skeet? Not really. Lynn, Hella, Ezekiel, Barrett. Yeah, we need more. Then that we would need to upgrade this again, and we need to destroy or board 50 ships with a crew of 6 or more, which be a fucking task to say the least. I should have done that when everything went down yesterday. We'll retrieve her another time. We shall retrieve her at a later date. So which one? You know what? Let's go do... I was trying to wonder which one was the side quest and which one isn't the side quest. So I'm going to go talk... We're going to do Sam. See what Sam's rambling for. I'm sure he appreciates and loves his wife very much. One would hope for.
Would it be too much to ask if we stopped by Laredo Firearms and took a look around?
All right, we're here. You ready? Because once we get started, I'm gonna be riding your tail till this is over.
Wait, why?
She stays with the ship, usually. Got a few more years to go before I let her swill whiskey in some backwater bar.
Remember, Dad, you know it's dishonorable to go after someone else's wife. Well, while they're taken, at least.
There's something you should know up front. I'm a Co. As in Solomon Co., first man on Aquila. That tale I mentioned before, the one I think is connected to an artifact, it's something of a family legend. After planetfall, Solomon spent years mapping Aquila, and he found a tiny little patch of nothing on his sensors. The kind of nothing an artifact produces. He called it the Empty Nest. Said it was a place even the wildlife of Aquila wouldn't go. Because you'll find a whole lot of nothing. Gravitational anomalies are a little hard to pick up in an area with tons of starship traffic. Not to mention all the electronics from the city, and security scramblers that the Freestar or smugglers out on the frontier put down. Yeah, and the Coast have been coasting on that for 10 generations now. Solomon's always a larger-than-life figure if you read the histories, but if you just listen to a few recordings of the man, he was simple. Just wanted to keep moving forward. Solomon's maps are locked up tight in the local gal bank. We'll be heading there.
What can I help you with?
Sometimes you need a hobby and a break. Trust me. I've been single for nearly 12, 13 years now. It ain't fun.
Word is, you've been clearing out some...
By preserving the heritage of Aquila City, we provide a vital service to those more receiving.
That's not right. The family has a few different deposit boxes secured in here, so let's look around. Here's a copy of the key. Okay, now remember, Solomon was from an early... So it's not going to be on a slate. Big bundles of paper is what we're...
That was the other one. No, I wanted to open the one too.
Oh, no. Jacob. Of course that old mule saw this coming.
Trey.
He's just a bitter old man, interfering in what's none of his business. You gonna be like this the whole way? Damn it. I was hoping to avoid the estate. Cora's gonna be so mad. Because I told her we wouldn't have time to check in with her. Look, I was trying not to do this, okay?
Are they gay? Is it two fathers in this relationship? Because Jacob ain't no girl's name.
We really gotta do this.
Yes.
I've just been trying not to think about it. All right, fine. He's my dad, okay?
Ah, there we go.
We're not exactly on friendly terms. He probably figured I'd come for the maps at some point. Got ahead of me. Family business just wasn't something I wanted to get into, you know? God, that's the worst part. They're thick as thieves. Last thing I need is Jacob in her life. Let's leave it at that. One thing's got nothing to do with the other. I was hoping for a quick in and out, no muss, no fuss. Turns out my luck didn't hold. Listen, there's gonna be a whole lot more of this ahead if I need to talk to my old man, so... I'll try, but... get ready for it.
Lovely family drama. We went to space, and they said we still found family drama.
That's the Rock, Ranger Central. Not a bad part, too.
Yeah, I know. I don't know if you've noticed, but we've been to Aquila before.
Well. Sam Cole finally decides to darken our doorstep again.
You know why I'm here.
Oh? And what's that? You come to your senses? Realize where you ought to be for once?
I ain't asking again.
You ain't asked once. Let's hear it. I want you to say the words about what's more important to you than family.
Okay, this was a mistake.
The only mistake I'm seeing here is you. Bringing your Constellation lackey here instead of my granddaughter. Come to help Sam loot his ancestry? You're not getting those maps. Full stop. There's only one place a Co ought to be. And it ain't out there in the Starfield doing Lord knows what. Putting our future at risk.
I got just as much right to those maps as anyone else in this family.
That's exactly right, Sam. We all share Solomon's legacy. Only some of us are around to live up to it, and some of us aren't.
All right, that's enough. Come on, let's you and I talk. In private.
Welcome home, Sam. Make your visit short, okay? It's what you do.
I must confess, the hum of a grav drive makes me feel alive.
We're talking uno momente, good sir. But I know. There it is. Solomon's Adventure 1. Alright, come on, let's have a little chit-chat.
Give me a sec. Alright, let's talk options.
We kill him, and we take the maps.
No, I don't. It's just... It's been a while, but this is how it goes. Every time. No. I mean, this is no place for her, okay? The less time she spends with Jacob, the better. Yeah, like I said before, they're thick as thieves. Can you imagine what that bitter old mule would do to her head if she hung around more? Fine. We'll go get her. If there's any other options, I'd appreciate doing those first.
No matter your discourse, like, what's so wrong about fucking? Oh no! What's so wrong about your daughter seeing their granddad? Should never use a child as a weapon to get back at people. No matter the circumstances. Can I not get out of here through here? Oh, I can. So, I'm going to go with this option. Problem is, I've got to run all the way back to my ship.
You know I went to chef school?
Plus, she'll resent you more for it.
You're in the Vanguard, right?
Hey there! Need to make a quick getaway? Or is this a we're coming back for the better weapons kind of thing? Grandpa Jacob? Are we going to see him? Dad said no last time.
And I'd still be saying no if I had any choice in the matter. And by the way, I thought I told you not to pry. Can we just do this?
So is the answer yes? That's usually Dad's way of saying yes. Really?
Over my strong objections.
Works for me. Let's
I could
go.
give a shit about you, Sam. You sound like a whiny fucking bitch at the moment. Until I can figure out what's going on. He's like the reverse version of a woman that takes someone's kids away from their husband or partner and then never lets them see them for no particular reason. That's what I'm getting from him.
I'm so nuts.
Just in reverse. I can smell bitch all over him. But yeah, again, I haven't learnt the reason for it yet, so.
There's my girl. Look how big you've grown.
You should see my right hook now. I bet I could knock you flat on your butt, old man.
Now that's the spirit. If only your ancestor Solomon could be here to see how bright the co-future looked.
Can we move this along?
Don't listen to him, my darling. You should stay here with me during your visit. The co-estate's a much better place than some musty old starship.
Oh, can I, Dad?
No. She was just popping in to say hi. That's it.
You want those maps, Sam? Don't think I don't see what you're up to. She'll be safe here while you're doing whatever it is you're gonna do.
Fine. Hand them over.
Don't worry about me. Hanging out at the estate is great. I don't know why Dad never wants me to visit Grandpa. They're so alike. Yup, I've been his co-pilot since I was old enough to read a map. He lets me fly sometimes, and fix things aboard, and use the intercom and everything. I just have to promise not to complain about having to stay aboard the ship when we're somewhere dangerous. Dad says when I'm older, he'll teach me how to use a pistol, and once I'm a good enough shot, I can go with him anywhere. I can't wait to get older.
Man, the galaxy's too big to be stuck in the same
I'll
place.
head back to the ship. It's the best. I met another kid my age who hadn't been on a starship once. Not even once. Same boring old planet for like
walking away from
years.
me while I'm still asking
She
questions.
didn't even know how to replace a phase manifold. Can you imagine? I I read. I look around the ship, but no touching. Dad lets me do all sorts of stuff on his ship. But he said I have to be respectful on your ship. But I could try to fix things if you ask. Hint, hint. You can ask. I promise I'll be good. I want to fly my own ship and go all over the place. Like you and Dad, really. But hopefully not as crazy as your travels. I thought Dad's were exciting. But yours? Brr.
Brr.
Bye.
Brr.
All right, let's see if we can find the empty nest. All right, let me think. The way I heard it, the readings he was getting were normal at first, then they bottomed out. And no creature, alien or otherwise, would dare step inside. There. Found it. Oh boy. That's a problem. First, it's in the middle of the frontier, which we already expected. No problems there, but the usual tussling with alien wildlife. But the empty nest is a cave right in the middle of Shawgang territory. Same outlaws who held up Galbank.
Understandable. Because Lionel Johnson is meant to be scripted to make his return at some point. That's why he's sold out.
Criminal groups in Aquila always find a way. But they usually have to keep on the move to avoid the Ashta. Well, it could just be a coincidence that the cave we want happens to be where the Shaw gang runs around. But something doesn't feel right. It's about the artifact, not them. Hurting bad guys puts a smile on your face, that's a bonus. Let's get to that cave.
Everything puts a smile on my face.
You have what you wanted, now off with you. Us co's have been in government for generations, making sure the Freestar Collective is run the right way. But getting said government to do anything worthwhile is like hurting Ashta. Takes perseverance, compromise, and above all, respect. You try to groom your successors, but wisdom's often wasted on the young.
Was that a subtle dig, Jacob?
It wasn't meant to be subtle, son.
Wait a minute. When did he return? I haven't seen anything on that. When did Lion return? I know he was scripted to return at some point. Huh. I'm gonna have to look on that tonight. It was found by Blood Angels. Interesting.
What didn't I do? I had quite a long career. I mainly made my name keeping credits and trade flowing. Never dull.
Okay.
Always a million fires need putting out.
All right then. That sounds good to me.
Jeez. More of that Constellation nonsense? We got plenty of real world, immediate problems. You explorers are a luxury we cannot afford.
Ever heard of a certain Solomon Coe? Renowned explorer? He'd be spinning in his grave.
Solomon built something. He'd want his kin to protect it, not abandon it in its hour of need. I've had enough of you and your worthless Constellation friends. Show yourself out.
I can't remember now. When he went into a coma, was it the angels that put him in there? Or did he put himself in there? I don't think he did. Wow, I didn't know it wasn't in a timeless.
Jeez.
What the hell?
Just say something already.
What was his faction thinking?
Hell no. I've got no control over the actions of those who came before me, and I don't feel beholden to them either. Solomon was a true pioneer and a risk-taker. I respect that. But I'm not him. I'm a man who appreciates the simpler joys in life. I'm no thrill-seeker, and I don't feel like I need to make my mark on the world. A highball of good whiskey and a sunset to watch it with, it's all the accomplishment I need.
So you're a fucking goddamn, what do they call them? You're a leech. You're just leeching off your legacy, and you don't want to add anything to it yourself other than riding off the coattails of your ancestors. Sounds about right.
Of course. Of course. Solomon Coe was a great man, no doubt about it. If it weren't for him, there'd be no Aquila City and probably no Freestar Collective either. And of course, the name comes with certain benefits around town if you catch my meaning. I never turned down a free drink in Solomon's honor. Should it come my way.
Yeah, I know. I know that. I know most of that. But I didn't know the angels didn't put him in a timeless stasis. That's a mistake on their part.
Nice
I mean,
talking with you.
Maybe it's just a bit shit there for him. I wanted him to be back as brothers, roughly not too older than each other, strong. I mean, he's still going to be fucking strong anyway, but I have to see myself. What I'm gonna have to look into it. I think a lot of people, especially because obviously the way the books are written anyway, not all the Primarchs were twisted, you know what I mean? Even when bad things happen, not all of them